Here. Want to talk to you about info product marketing, how to avoid a big mistake that people make. Before I do that, want to put in a little commercial plug for my friend Cam Fats. You can go to epicconversions.com over here, and you can get a free copy of his 12 Secrets, 12 mind-blowing reveals on AI in online business. You can get your free copy right there over at epicconversions.com. Cam's a friend of mine. Just wanted to give him a shout out. We're talking today about info product marketing, a big mistake that's so easy for people to make. I was having, in fact, just this morning a discussion with Cam about it. And here's the deal. People have got to see a path to a return on their money, to ROI, right? In other words, you can still sell products based on elimination of pain points or obtaining results they want if there's no tie to return on money. But it's a lot easier if there's an argument for return on investment or return on money. So in other words, I'm going to give you an example. I have a killer product called Produce Promote, how to create package sale delivery on $27 product. It's killer. It's probably the best product I've done, right? It's been through 3 or 4 iterations, and it sells well. But there's an issue with it, which is that like you're learning to create a $27 product. So let's say you go out and sell 10 of them, which a beginner's like, okay, how many can I sell? Well, maybe I can sell 10. So that's $270. But if I'm charging $300 or $400 for the course, you're like, dang, I sell 10 and I'm still in the hole, right? And then if you really want to make a return on it, let's say, you're like, well, I'll get this if I can make $2,000. I mean, you're like, you got to sell 100 or something. And you're like, wow, that sounds like a lot. That sounds difficult. That sounds hard, right? And so it's a bit of a problem I have to solve there, right? It's a bit of an issue. In contrast to this, let's say you're showing somebody how to create and sell a $500 product. They get 200 people to sign up for a webinar. They convert 5% of them. So that's like 10 sales at $500 each. They made $5,000. There was a clear path to ROI there. They're like, okay, I think I can get 200 people to sign up for my webinar. I got a chance at that anyway. And if 200 sign up, maybe I can convert 5%. They at least can see they got a shot at a good ROI, right? At least they got a chance, right? But if you're telling them they got to sell 100-something products, they're like, and just to make like $2,000, they're like, man, dog, that's really not, you need to up your game. It'd be like you're at an NBA game, and how they go out in court and shoot. And if they hit the basket, they get $1 million, right? At basketball games. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Imagine they go out there and they shoot. And if they make the bucket, they get $500. Like, it's not going to be like, they may not even get many volunteers. People are like, God, for $500, I don't even think I'm going to walk down the stairs to go down there. Right? And so I'm a purist. So I always bought internet marketing products, not because of ROI, but because I understood you had to keep learning the knowledge and learning the skills, and all those things would add up, and eventually it would amount to something, right? But most people aren't purists. Second of all, wow. Nothing like, how did that happen? I got a spam on my thing here. That's bizarre. All right. On my comments. I'm like, really now? That's clever. So anyway, this concept of ROI, I'm a purist, but when I bought my first big internet marketing product, it was by Jay Abraham. It was $500. The reason I bought it was a sales letter showed all these ways that Jay practically magically made money with marketing. And I'm like, holy crap, I've got to learn how to do this, right? It entranced me. It mesmerized me. And so this is just something to think about. If you're selling something, Now, you can sell by removing pain points. You know, like the dentist is proof of that, right? If you're in enough pain, you'll spend money. But in internet marketing, wow, let me see if I can hide this. Got this comment. I'm trying to figure out how I can hide that comment. That's just, I haven't had this happen before. I'll be darned. All right. In any event, I hope this is useful to you. This concept of ROI, if you've got it, make the argument. If you don't have it, then you have to, pitch that you're removing pain points and helping people get a result they want. But it's a harder sell without a tie to ROI. All right, guys. By the way, give me a shout out. I see some of you are on. Let me know your name, because I can't see your name when you comment and so forth. So I appreciate you being on. I just was going through my webinar. I'm creating a new webinar, and I was watching a successful webinar that had a clear ROI, and I'm looking at mine and I'm like, my ROI here is not good. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to have to up my game on this, right? I think I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on and I got to do a little bit better. Like, there was an ROI in the old days, because the clear ROI, you could create an ebook and make $30,000 your first month easy. People did it all the time, right? But that was long freaking time ago, right? So back then you told me, man, I'm gonna show you how to create an ebook. And they're like, man, I'm all over that, because they're like, I spent $500 or $1,000 for your course. I'm going to make $30,000. I got a shot at making $30,000. Cool. Right. But, it's a little bit different there in today's world. Right. Because you're like, okay, I create an ebook and I can stick it over on Kindle and make $1 a sell. Woohoo. I'm in the chips now. I got $20 from Kindle. All right, guys. I hope this helps you. I'll see y'all tomorrow.